Oh,
kitchen
yeah.
and cocktails. Kitchen and cocktails. Kitchen and cocktails.
22.
10, 22, 10.
22.
What's your
22.
practice this more?
I know, we didn't do a very good job of that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 605 show with your favorite host, Be the Noble One, and
Alana Snyder.
And if you did not hear that dope jingle that we dropped, you might not know that we are in 2210 Kitchen
Cocktails.
and Cocktails.
And actually, I think we have some cocktails coming.
We do have some cocktails coming because you know we like to day drink. Oh.
Yeah, by the way, it's the daytime.
It's the daytime. Normally we do this in the nighttime if you didn't know that, but it is the daytime right now, and we're having beverages.
I do look better in dark lighting, but I guess I'll make this work. Don't answer that.
I wasn't going to say anything. Okay? All right? I think you're beautiful.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me. What are you drinking, Grey Goose? That's why.
On the rocks. I am.
We have a lot of exciting things happening. We're going to see a lot of seasonal menu items from 2210. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Pulled pork, I hear, is coming up.
But
before any of that. Oh, yeah, V has a big announcement.
Now, you guys may not know this, but if you don't know, get from up under your rock. Flyover Country is doing this thing. If you haven't got with the apparel or the stories or the things that we're doing, bringing this flow to the community. Flyover, you see it right there, Flyover Country US. Make sure you check that out for the greatest apparel and the newest stories of people who are doing amazing things in the Midwest. But we have this great situation of what we're doing with this great group, Severance Brewing.
We've been Flyover working on is his company, by the way.
For a minute.
Where's Josh Novak?
First of all, we have some drinks here. Just go ahead and bring it in. Let's go ahead and get in here. We have this lovely young lady here who is going to pass us some of these drinks. What do we have here? Hello.
Pineapple jalapeno.
And then this thing, Majig?
Dark and stormy.
Ooh.
Dark and stormy.
That one's beautiful.
Right.
Look at these.
That's a moody character right there. Okay.
Oh, that spicy one does look very spicy.
It does look spicy. All right. But before we get to those,
we
got to go top secret here. We've been working on this for a minute.
Da-na-na.
And now I am happy
What's
to
in the
reveal
box?
to you what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, this is official. Oh.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that Flyover Country, that new ale. Now, listen, I'm just going to talk to you guys about this real quick. Okay, listen. This here is the Flyover Country Why Am I Here beer partnership with Severance Brewing Co. This is an Imperial Cream Ale. Okay?
Ooh.
Crisp, refreshing, light. Okay? All of the things that you want in a beer, especially going into the spring and summer. Also, it's called Why I'm Here. Why? Because you're in Flyover Country for a reason. We're going to rep where we come from. We're going to love where we come from. And this is the official beer of Flyover Country. Okay? So make sure you pick it up. It's going to be coming in 16-ounce 4-packs. You're going to be able to get it from the tap at the building. You're going to be able to see it in stores as well. List forthcoming. But anyway, April 30th, make sure you guys come out to Severance. Check us out. But here's the other thing that I just want to tell you about.
Yeah, what time April 30th?
4:30 to 8.
Yes.
April 30th at Severance Brewing Co. in the Cascade, pardon me. I drink a lot. I really don't drink that much.
Where am I? 2210 Kitchen Cocktails.
Right. But here's the cool thing. See, on the side here, there's a little part that's going to say, I'm here too. And it's where you can fill out on the can why you're here. So you can say things like, I'm here to build my community, practice my craft, impact someone, create a culture, grow a movement, drink Severance, or fill in the blank. So we want to know why you're here. Here's the other thing you're going to find out. All of the people who contributed to this beer. So we got barley from 2 Track in Bismarck, North Dakota. We got our flaked grain from Chilton, Wisconsin. We got the hops from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And we got the yeast also from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So this is official Flyover Country drink. Make sure you guys get this. This is a big deal. Go represent that. The can is beautiful. It tastes great.
And how about other stuff with Flyover? Do you have some new apparel coming up? What's going on?
You know it, girl. Actually, I'm just going to leave these out here. Yes. We have new apparel. So listen, we have partly inspired by a friend of ours, James Gasper. We got tank tops, bro tanks. We have lady tanks as well. You know, we're going into that summer phase, so we got the tanks. Look out for the new tank that's coming out, and we have the special edition Sioux Falls shirt. Make sure you look out for that one. This is going to be a short run. It's not going to be available very long. If you want to make sure you get one, you're going to want to come.
And that's the Sioux Falls flag shirt?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's dope.
With your little sexy plane logo?
You're going to love it.
Oh, my God.
I'm just encouraging you to go and see what that's about.
From all your businesses, how packed is your closet with your apparel of all your different logos and branding?
There's a lot. A little thing 3D action right here. I have a lot of branded gear, but, you know, you got to brand yourself. My thing is why wear other people's stuff and make them money when we can wear each other's stuff?
True.
Think about it.
You haven't worn your 605 hat in a while.
I have it on deck. I got it ready for 605 Day. I have it ready
June
for
5th.
the 605 Summer Classic.
June 19th.
I have it ready for the Black Hills Classic.
September 11th.
So what do you want from me?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
What do you want from me?
I feel you. Well, speaking of events, we have events to talk about.
Oh, shucks. Let's do it.
Okay, so a couple highlights from around the state. We have the Black Hills Dance Festival, April 22nd and 24th at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City. It's the 25th anniversary of this. It was, I think, canceled last year.
That's spicy.
It looks very spicy.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
And it did give you the chills. Was it good?
Give me a little. Ooh,
Okay.
Warm my brother up on a chilly day.
It's the middle of the afternoon. You got to warm up.
All right, back to the event. Okay.
So anyways, but V and I actually were talking about this earlier. In the description, I love that it says, Dawn, our writer, wrote this. I don't know if it's from the website.
Let's see what's happening.
You can conquer the dance floor. You can either watch a bunch of dance, or you can conquer the dance floor by yourself. Which is fine. Do what you want.
Listen,
you could also have friends. I don't know why they're by themselves.
It's 2021. If you want to dance by yourself, do it. Dance like no one's watching.
Hey.
Okay?
Do it. And there's a Latin Nights, which sounds awesome for a theme night. Black Hills Dance.
Fuego.
Right. BlackHillsDanceFestival.com. Junkin Market Days, April 23rd and 24th at the Fairgrounds in Sioux Falls. This is a 2-day indoor market with repurposed, rustic, shabby chic farmhouse finds.
Shabby chic.
JunkinMarketDays.com.
But what else?
Well, I'm glad you asked because this is actually time sensitive for today.
But it ain't.
The 2021 Skedaddle Half Marathon with 605 Running Company is April 25th downtown in Sioux Falls, but today is the last day to register for the half.
You got to do it now.
Do it now. Where do you do it? Well, stay on this.
What's in the box?
Do it after the podcast.
Do it after the podcast.
And what's in the box? Flyover country.
Right. So fill that out. Get in there. Get your skedaddle on for those of you who believe in running for recreation. I don't understand that concept as an individual, but
I wish I could.
I get it.
We were just talking. I don't think I've even done like a walkathon, but I'd like to try. That's one of those things where I feel like I'm always like, next year I'm going to try to run.
I don't think that ever really.
You don't really ever think that.
No, I do want to run. I want to get into it. My guy Benson, who is an amazing runner, coaches some folks. He's going to get me in the game and help me become a runner.
Well, beautiful. But before you start running, we should bring in our first guest, if she's available. Executive chef.
Are you just going to talk loud till she comes in? Hey.
Oh,
hello.
sorry.
Come on in.
Kamisha Jones from 2210.
How are you? Listen, here.
Oh, sorry.
Do we grab the food then? I can have them pulled over.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's grab the
Let's
food.
do it. Let's talk about this whole thing. Listen, guys, I think you know by this point we don't really have a plan.
Oh, I have a loose outline. Okay.
And when she says loose.
I know. I try to point us in the right direction, but
no, you do a great job.
But we never really,
Oh, hey, there's Dan.
Oh, Dan. He's so silent lately. Remember when he's gonna talk to us?
No,
and
you
stuff?
might remember him from the intro where he has all that brow.
He reads.
All right, so
poems.
Okay, we almost lost it. We got all types of stuff here. What do we have?
Ooh.
Okay, she left me.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
The bulgogi pulled pork sandwich.
Yes.
Pepper aioli on that. And that is actually some shredded pork belly that I put some love into, put my foot in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then we cook that for about 2 hours, and then it just falls apart.
Yes.
Beautifully. Nice flavor. That's a little sweet and a little tangy. These are the Fuego chicken tacos. We cook these. They're a green chili chicken that we normally have.
Yes.
But we chopped up some jalapenos in there, and then I did a blood orange sauce, dressing
Okay.
over the top of it. That's still in season. It's at the tail end of it, so I wanted to do something with that. That is kind of a little bitter, a little sour, but with the spicy and the sweet, it all works really, really great together. And crispy flour tortillas, everybody loves those.
Sure do.
And then pancit, brought this one out for you guys. This is,
Get that in that food cam. Oh, look at that beauty.
This one is beautiful. My signature is color. I love color. I love vibrant things. You eat with your eyes, and I want to entice you. Rice noodles, a little bit of soy caramel on there, the ponzu sauce. It's shrimp and chicken, and then a lot of good veggies in there for you as well. Yeah, go ahead and get close up with that.
Oh, there you go. Here he goes.
Yes. Well, listen, what am I here to do?
To eat while I talk.
Right.
Pretty much.
Well, we're gonna
So
do
tell
some-
us about some other items. Well, actually, let's go with 2210. Tell us about 2210 for someone who hasn't made it here yet.
So 2210, we really wanted it to have a tavern feel with more current flavors. You guys know the city's growing. We're expanding.
You're making
We've
them
got a
dance.
lot of
You're making them
people
dance,
coming in
so-
that- from a lot of places. And we definitely want it to feel like your local place to eat and have you come in a lot. But we also want to give you something that you don't expect. So we like to play around with, like with the Moroccan nachos. We do nachos, but we do our kind of nachos. We do Moroccan spiced braised beef. We're gonna throw some sriracha aioli on there.
Oof.
We do like adding the flavor to stuff. So that's
And
mostly.
I like flavor.
Well, I was gonna say you guys have my favorite. What is it? The steak frites, whatever.
Yes.
My favorite in or ever. Like they're my favorite. So if you don't order that, we'll talk. Horseradish all over it. Do you like horseradish?
Oh, wow. So aggressive.
I'm passionate about it.
She's passionate about horseradish. I
I
do like
am.
horseradish, though. You know,
You do?
cleans the sinuses, gives you a little pop.
it
has
does
some
that.
dimension. You
And
know
the
what
fries
I
are
mean?
It stays
so
with you
good.
for a minute. It definitely does.
Sometimes you gotta wake up a little bit. Oh, there it is. You need one of those. You know what I mean?
It was definitely one of those dishes that if you had eaten it and then you put your mask on immediately afterwards,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
like,
Oh,
that's
right.
gonna be there for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I did that with jalapenos several times
yeah.
over the last few months. I wouldn't think about it. I'd eat something spicy and then put my mask on, and my eyes felt it, and I was like,
You're like, okay.
I'm awake.
Yeah, so actually, if you go to 605 Magazine's social media, we just shared an article about some other seasonal items. What are some other ones that you're pumped about that are coming out?
I love the green goddess salad. It's fresh, it's tasty, it's vibrant green. It's got all the colors, but it definitely has that fresh feel to it. It's got parsley and chives and tarragon in it. It's very herby. John said that it was kind of like a chimichurri and a ranch mixed together.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's actually fairly accurate. That is really exactly what it is. So that was really one of the things I wanted to get on there. Definitely coming into spring, we're going to get a lot of our tender greens in first. You know, all the herbs are going to start to grow. So
Right.
that was kind of the mindset we wanted to get into.
You know,
He's
We
liking
got a-
it.
We got a fist pump. I love that.
What I like about 2210 though, as well, is it's like a really cool. I want to almost say sexy ambiance, but it's like awesome because it can fit with happy hour. You could come in here in a sweatshirt, but like eat amazing things, or you could have this awesome date night or girls' night or something. You know, or didn't you have like a big? Yeah, you had a big couples dinner here the last time when we did the podcast.
It was a while back.
Yeah. But it's just a really nice, like the cocktails are amazing. The quality is fantastic. And you said also there's monthly menu features too?
Yeah, so we switch them out sometimes monthly, sometimes kind of as events happen.
Oh, cool.
We definitely want to try to stay current. Our lunch specials right now are going to be more seasonal so that we can keep them on so people have a better chance to try all of them. We definitely have a lot of customers that come in for lunch and want to try something new every time, and sometimes people just want to stick to their same thing.
True.
But the dinner features, that's where people really want more variety. That's when they want these to turn over a little quickly, because a lot of our dinner customers are more adventurous. They want to try the new things, so that gives us a little bit of wiggle room.
I dig it. I'm telling you.
Yay.
Yeah, explain your experience, V.
Okay, boom.
What are you experiencing right now?
This is tasty right here. Chicken and shrimp. Right? You're getting 2 proteins, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
Take
double protein.
advantage. You want to get your noodles and all of that in there? Listen, this is popping right here. I love the spice. Love the flavor. The meat is super tender.
Do it.
But I
Take a
gotta-
bite of that pulled pork. Take a bite of it live. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get after it. I love the stuff where you have to have like a strategy
A strategy.
for how you want to go in.
By the way, that bread looks really good.
So right here is meaty, but there has the little. Oh, I'm just gonna take that part off. Hold on.
Even it out.
Don't forget to save me a bite.
I did. So I told you to put my foot in it. I did.
Oh.
I usually, I obviously enjoy the food that I make, but you know, when you're testing stuff and then you go to try it and you put it in your mouth and you're like, "Ah." I made myself squeal. I was like, yes. So
That's when you know you did a good job.
yeah, exactly.
I'm pumped about this.
You know, in theory, always you know what you're doing when you're making stuff. You know, I've got some experience with various ingredients, but every once in a while you're just like,
Let me say this.
Right.
Let me say
Good
this.
job.
Let me say this.
Yes.
Calling this a pulled pork is underselling this. This is not pulled pork. Okay? This is shredded pork belly.
oh yeah.
Oh.
And it's a different thing because the crisp on it is crazy. The flavor is deep. And then the ciabatta is great too, because normally when you got ciabatta, sometimes you get,
Focaccia.
this is focaccia.
That's focaccia.
See, I wouldn't even have known that.
Gosh, it's ciabatta. Let's call the whole thing off.
I mean, look, it has it,
I love this. No, that was
looks-
great.
it looks
that was great. I
See?
recognized it immediately.
Okay, I had a wine, so I got a little warmed up. I made a really bad joke earlier, and she was like, "Oh, I hope this gets better."
Focaccia, better.
Oh, focaccia just tends to be a little softer. So
Man.
ciabatta's, it's got more gluten in it. It's supposed to be more chewy. It's supposed to have more of a bite to it. But when you're going to deal with things where the whole sandwich is in pieces and then you have to rip it away, you're going to just rip the ingredients
that
out
is?
with it.
That's called process,
yeah.
people. She's
Yeah.
thinking it through. She's thinking it through. It's called respecting the food.
I'm a
I can bite
fan.
this because that's what I said to myself. This is a good bite. You know?
That's beautiful. Well, anything else we should know about 2210? Anything else new going on? I mean, besides a lot of new menu items, there's a lot of stuff happening.
Mostly that. I mean, we really just flipped all this stuff over. This is actually the first day for all of these items.
Ooh.
You guys got
The
premier
exclusive?
access to all of this stuff. And we're just really working on doing the same thing, trying to be adventurous, trying to have fun. I know this summer, so earlier in the year, we did like a member appreciation thing, and I named some dishes after the staff that we have because they are
Aw.
just absolutely amazing. They're great people. They're more than just my employees. We're definitely a close-knit group here, and I couldn't fit everybody into one thing because there's so many people. So we're gonna have a second round of that coming up in summer. So I'm working on it, but it all has to have their name on it. Like it was Tiff Tartar. We had the John Norris, because the joke is we've got this 20-year-old kid who's full beard since he was like 16, and the joke was that he looked like Chuck Norris's son, John Norris.
Oh my
So I made him a Wagyu burger, put a whole bunch of stuff on
Ooh,
top, but he's
Wagyu.
got another nickname, John Phenomenon. So I'm gonna do another Wagyu burger and make it the Phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm
gonna
gonna get to try this sandwich.
Look, I'm done.
You gotta pass.
Listen. Listen. Buy that sandwich. Get that sandwich.
Thank you.
And okay, and how do you say it again? Bulgogi?
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi. Act like you've been somewhere. All right, look.
Bulgogi?
Bulgogi?
Oh my God. Well, thank you for having us and
really,
for all this
thank you.
amazing.
all of it's good. This is
bread.
fantastic.
Yes, thank you
Oh,
so
that's your
much,
favorite.
guys.
Okay.
No,
Well,
that is my favorite.
there you go.
Well, I'm gonna go back in for some of this chicken and
All
shrimp.
right. Well, we'll keep
I mean,
digging
carry
away.
on.
But
Carry
thanks
on.
for coming on. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank you
it.
guys so much. I appreciate it.
And we'll let you get back to work, and
Yeah.
you're killing it. You're killing it.
I do. Yes, it's a lot every day, but there's a lot of love that goes into it, so I'm happy to do it.
So she's working so hard. I was like, that's why I was afraid I wasn't gonna get her attention and be like, come back, come back.
Thank you guys so
Hey,
much.
thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm looking for one of these here shrimp.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Well,
my goodness, guys.
how are you feeling? Are you so happy right now?
I'm gonna pass out. I'm not doing any more work today.
You're gonna pass out. Well, hey, don't pass out before we talk to our next guest,
Oh.
Roseanne Hoffland of the Levitt at the Falls.
Come on down.
I feel like you guys might know each other.
Yes, we do. How are you, friend?
Good. How are you?
Well, I know her too.
No, not as well as I
Hi.
do. So get over it.
It's good to see you both.
It's not about you, Alana. Not about you all the time.
How's it going? Would you like a taco? Would you like anything?
It looks great.
Yes.
I
Do it.
mean,
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
I mean, or you could wait
Do it.
till
No,
after
let
you.
her eat.
No, I was like, do whatever you want. I don't. don't
Why
feel,
we
don't
why do we
feel
have to make it
pressured.
weird? We need to normalize eating on camera.
I'll
Okay.
have a bite and then I'll jump in like more
Okay.
fully afterwards.
Yeah,
Does that
you
sound
got.
okay?
You need
Okay.
to try. You need to try that.
I know.
Just try
Okay,
it.
well
and-
then,
and live
what
your
are
life.
you gonna do? Tell a joke or something?
Okay. Yes. All right.
I
So,
don't know.
3 rappers walk into a bar. Okay. I don't know any jokes. I'm not funny.
Any jokes?
I don't know any jokes. Any jokes that wouldn't mess up our sponsorship
Oh my
situation.
gosh, this is so good.
This is what I was trying to tell you, Alana.
Mm.
You got to trust me. Listen, everybody, I know food. You know me well enough. to know
Yeah,
this.
bun is amazing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
If I co-sign it, it's legit.
Oh my gosh.
That's a full-on co-sign. Okay.
Well, we have a lot of things happening right now. Well, so you two are connected because you work together with Levitt in your living room, and you've been a Levitt artist.
Well, so I've known Roseanne from the previous position. So I just followed her. And so she was like, hey, I'm doing this thing. And I was like, cool. And then she was like, now I'm doing this thing. Will you help with that thing? And I was like, yeah.
And I'm grateful you did
I just follow
because
you.
you're awesome.
Yes.
Yes, Vaney is not only an artist for the upcoming season of Levitt at the Falls, which we're super excited about.
Oh.
He's also a board member for the Levitt, so amongst probably 10 different organizations within our fine community. So
You're on
we
that board
know
too,
each other
dang.
through multiple hats, but most excited about V the Noble One and the Knights Tempo performing this summer at the Levitt.
You are not ready. I'm telling y'all,
They
y'all are
kill
not
it.
ready. We come in with it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And in your living room was very good.
Yes, living in your living room.
Your
which is
performance
now-
was great.
Which is now with SDPB. So that even gets more energy, even a larger audience, and that is rotating into their primary schedule.
Yeah. So we've got another Levitt in your living room coming up this Saturday, actually. So Saturday, April 24th, you're going to see Ranky Tanky, who are our opening act, actually, for this coming season. So,
Yeah.
like, if you're super excited about Levitt, which you should be, they'll be performing on opening night, which will be Friday, June 11th, and we're doing a little preview on Levitt in your living room this Saturday, so you can get to know the band, get to know the music. They are Grammy winners,
Wow.
which is pretty amazing. And then, yeah, we got one more Levitt in your living room coming up in May with Nerdy, who's a hip hop artist based out of Minneapolis, who is a ton of fun. And off we go. Yeah.
First,
This is what happens when
What-
you're live. It's this
what'd you do?
It's this stuff.
Oh yeah. Listen, we're living life. We're working here. Okay? People got jobs, all right? Food has to get handled, okay? Let me tell you this. First of all, Living in Your Living Room has had a disproportionate number of Grammy Award winners on there. The Levitt Band Shell in general has had a lot of Grammy Award winners. I want you to appreciate that. They don't grow on trees.
How true.
Okay? And so we got a lot of Grammy Award winners on the show. Wonderful new host. Apollonia.
That was the loudest to-go bag situation.
No, I do kind of feel like she was doing it on purpose. You know. But listen, okay, people need their food. I'm not sweating.
I know, it's fine.
But yeah, Apollonia is the new host of Levitt and Living. She's amazing. She's a ray of light,
Yes.
and I love her.
Yeah,
energy
she's
so
great.
much.
Yeah, so talk about your decision on like keeping it both. So now you're going to do events like normal, obviously with different protocols, and then you're going to keep doing Levitt in your living room.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been a unique and interesting time for arts organizations. We went from sort of like full-on live events all the time to the last year being pretty much full-on digital. And so now we're kind of looking at the in-between. What does this look like in terms of being present both in that online space, but then having our live events also? So yes,
Right.
Levitt in your living room is continuing, and we're just kind of doubling down. We're going to plan on doing live streams of all of our shows this summer. So if folks can't get out to the lawn
That's awesome.
and just want like a sneak preview of all the cool things we got going on, they can tune in to Facebook, work with SDPB, see it on their website. We're just working it on all angles, trying to get it out to as many people as possible.
Some other programming that's happening, bringing it to the neighborhoods, bringing it to the people. Talk to us about some of those other programs that are happening.
For sure. So in addition to all the 40 concerts that you're going to see on the Levitt stage, we have the opportunity with several of our artists to get out there into the community. So we're working with a number of different organizations to do workshops for kids. We've got a collaboration with Sioux Falls Pride this year.
Oh, fun.
I mean, we're kind of working to get out there either in small venues, big venues, you name it. That's what we're committed to, is building community through music. So we're out there doing it.
Let me say this real quick. I need the people out there. Cut a check to the Levitt. Listen, music needs to be supported. Music saves lives. Music grows people. It develops people. It brings together the community. And we need you to cut a check, okay? So get out there, support the Levitt, support music programming, and your community and the world will be a better place. I'm just going to go ahead and say that.
Thank you, Board Member Vaney. Yes. Yes.
So for people who haven't had a chance to make it to the actual Levitt live, like with the stage and everything, paint a picture of what that looks like. What's the vibe? Where is it all at?
Absolutely. So we are located down in Falls Park. We're in Falls Park West, so sort of like the connection of everything fun that's happening downtown in our beautiful Falls Park.
Mm-hmm.
There's this gorgeous, brand new, state-of-the-art band shell that's there, and that's the Levitt Shell Sioux Falls. So we'll start our season June 11th. We're going all the way through September 11th.
Ooh.
So every Friday and Saturday night, there's going to be a concert, and this features award-winning bands, national, regional, local, just top-tier talent, all sorts of different genres. So we have rock artists, we have country artists, we have hip-hop artists, we have jazz musicians, we have everybody. So you're going to hear a wide variety of music. All of it's going to be awesome. Come out to the lawn. We open up at 6 o'clock. Music starts at 6:30. We got food trucks for the foodies in the house. So 3 different food trucks every night. We got JJ's on hand to do beverages. So you can come. You just bring your lawn chair. You bring a blanket. You find a spot and you just enjoy.
Oh,
So excited.
ladies and gentlemen, the outside and humans.
And music.
All of it. Yes.
Thank you. It is time.
And so, yeah, I saw on there, April 29th is the big reveal?
That's the big reveal. Yep. We'll be the whole season. Your summer planned.
Exactly. They've got it all scheduled for you. The entertainment's there. Just show up.
And listen, park at one of our 9 parking ramps on the same block, and then walk on down to the Levitt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's beautiful. Look at your city. Walk through your downtown. Walk
And
up
there's so
on
much
the left.
happening in that area,
It
too.
is.
Yeah.
There's
For
so
sure.
many beautiful things happening.
You
so
can grab a
embrace your
bike,
downtown,
come back.
The whole thing. Okay, you got the
Have a
Jones
flyover
across the
country
street.
beer at Severance.
I wasn't going to say anything, but listen, if you're going to bring it up, make sure you have that Flyover Country beer. Why I'm here, present your community, Flyover Country.
Oh, I
Why
thought
Am
you
I
meant
Here?
like you're here to plug your beer.
The official
Why
beer.
I'm here.
What's that?
Oh, the tape.
official beer
The tape. Get that camera angle.
of Flyover Country.
And I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
twist it.
Severance is also doing a levitating falls too, so you can sample. You can do the sampler platter.
I
Oh,
had
yeah.
several of those
Look at that
the
right
other
there.
night.
Fly
That's a
over
beautiful
country.
can. That's a beautiful
Put it
can.
on the tape. Is that your cell phone?
Listen, I'm a busy man. I got businesses to run. What do you want from me here? Okay, all right. So, can we go back to the can, though, Dan? Listen, I want to go back to the can.
Are you going back to the can?
Listen, can I have 2 minutes?
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to the can. You see how beautiful this is, but it represents the states, okay? Because Flyover Country is not just Sioux Falls and South Dakota. Flyover Country is for all of those folks who feel like they're being overlooked, and much of that is happening in the Midwest. So I want you guys to get a chance to just appreciate how beautiful that can is, designed by the good folks over at Severance Brewing. Why I'm here. But here's the other thing that I want you to notice, okay? This part of the can right here is where you're going to be able to select why I'm here. You can even write it in, and for whatever reason, we don't have that reason for you. And you can go ahead and hashtag Flyover Country US, and you can hashtag Severance. And listen, we want to know why you are here, because we are for the people, okay? We love you guys. Flyover Country beer, why I'm here, flyovercountryus.com. This is coming out April 30th at Severance, 4:30 to 8. Okay, now I'm done.
Right by the Levitt.
I mean, yes.
Which is where our guest
First
is
of all,
from.
first of all, while we're talking about this, I'm gonna go talk to my friend Tom, because this needs to be the official beer of the Levitt. So I'm talking to my boy Tom. If you can hear me, let's make the player decision, bro.
That's
Do the
Tom
right
from
thing.
JJ's. That's what he's referencing.
And JJ's also, yes, they all bring the local beers. So, yeah.
Well, there we
It
go.
could happen. It could all happen.
Maybe they'll also have that 605 magazine summer issue.
Oh, it had to be about you. You had to get it in there. You had to.
Well, our beer's not done, so I have nothing to show.
Okay. But it's gonna be delicious.
Okay, so here's the thing. So how I really feel like, and I've told you this before, how did it feel to pivot so well with what you were given with the pandemic? Like, you guys, Levitt of all the things, really took it and ran with it, and you did a great job with what you were given.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. It's been crazy. The past year has been, as it's been for everybody, but like ultimately it was about mission for us. We're a nonprofit. We're a really mission-driven nonprofit. So our goal is to build community through music, whether that happens on the lawn, whether that happens online, whether that happens in community parks. The vehicle can change. And so we were ready to do that. You roll with the punches, you make it work, you stay active, and you live your mission.
So,
Boom.
so what are you most excited for this season now that you're getting back at it?
Oh, I'm like you
besides
guys.
V.
I'm excited to just be out there with the community again, on the lawn, listening to live music. This can be a really cool bridge for folks, too. If you haven't been out and about, we're an outdoor venue and location.
Right.
We got the wind, we got the sun, we got the open air, and we've got just really phenomenal acts. I love the variety of what we bring, too. I'm someone who's like, I want to sample it all. I want to hear all the music. And it's going to be quality, whatever it is. Even if you haven't heard of the band before, you're going to love them.
I love that too, yeah, that it's like always different because you don't want to keep seeing the same genre.
Yeah, and you will not. You will not at all.
Well, and the reason why I love it is so important is because it's one of those great opportunities that helps create the culture of music loving, right? Where you get to head out not knowing who's going to play. It doesn't matter. It's going to be great music that's curated by a really great team. Shout out to Tom, who does a lot of the booking. Right, and so now you have a situation where you could just go. You could just go. And
don't even know where you're walking
downtown.
into.
You don't know what you're walking into, but you know you're going to be around good people. You know you're going to be around great music, and you know you're going to have a good time. And that is what allows us to really build that musical culture.
So as it's a nonprofit, how can people help and how can people
Cut
connect?
the check.
Well, I understand, but where should they go?
Yeah, levittsioufalls.org/donate. Yeah, and then, if you come out to the concerts, too, bring a little cash with you because we got our bucket.
Oh,
The
you got a
Will
bucket.
be flowing, like, through the aisles, through the lawn. We got our bucket dancers that'll just be dancing with that bucket, asking for donations. So you can
Also,
get
dancers?
You can text Levitt to 605-524-2170. Again, you can text Levitt to 605-524-2170. Dan, what are you doing to me, bro? I don't have the number memorized. Bring it back. 605-524-2170. 605-524-2170.
Say it 2 more times.
Text
Yes, team.
Levitt.
Think 3D.
You gotta say things 6 times for people to get it. So text
Or
Levitt.
if you're writing a check, the LLC. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Well, we appreciate you. Anything to add? Anything else that we're missing for what people should know about and what to pay attention to for Levitt coming up?
I'd say just follow us on social media. That's a big one. Levitt Sioux Falls. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Tons of updates are happening there. Just, sign up for our emails. Get to know all these opportunities this summer because it's going to be awesome.
So should we try our game? Are you going to let me do it?
Sure.
Okay, real quick. I have more of a challenge for
Uh-oh.
V. He did not want to do this, by the way.
No, I didn't.
It's called Rate That Rhyme. Okay. Roseanne, in the name of music, I'm going to let you pick 3 words that you want V to put into a freestyle. Then you, myself, and Dan. Dan, you're going to have to come in. You're going to have to help rate V's freestyle 1 to 5, 5 being the strongest. You have to pick 3 words for him to freestyle.
3 words.
Levitt's got to be one, right?
Hey.
Okay.
Let's
Right.
fly over.
Ooh.
Bulgogi.
Look at her help you.
Oh, she hit me with bulgogi.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, hold on. And then here you go. Here's your reading card. Right. Then you have to write your number down.
Yeah.
Dan, you want to come rate too?
I didn't make it easy for you.
No, you didn't.
Sorry. You got
You
skills.
did it.
I know you.
Yeah.
Ah. That's your rating pen. I don't know. I ran out. That's Taylor's desk pen. Don't, don't judge.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to get a good shot of you for this.
Bust
Are
it.
you ready?
Bust it. Bust it. Yo, we in flyover country. I'm chilling with my homies at 22 Kitchen, eating some bulgogi. What is it called? Bulgogi? Eating some bulgogi. Everything they got. You got to get it. You can catch me making music down at the Levitt. September 4th, Labor Day weekend. We getting it in. Me and the whole team. Nice tempo. Let's get it. Let's flow. Let's go. Yes. Bulgogi was tough. Bulgogi was tough.
You know what? I'll give you a 4.7. You can't even see it.
Out of 5, correct?
Oh, she gave
I
10?
gave it 10. 10.
You know
I
what?
gave
Wait,
it
what's your
Bulgogi,
rating?
That's
for
nice.
goodness sakes.
5.8
That
out
wasn't-
of 10.
I mean, it was light. It was a little
we
light.
average.
It was a little light. I didn't. It was bulgogi. I mean, that was a couple. That was
Bulgogi?
minus a couple. Bulgogi. That was tough.
That was a monkey wrench in there.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, you jammed me up with that one.
I thought that was great. Thanks, V. Thanks for being a
Thank you.
trooper.
Yes, I do what I can.
He got here. He's like, I did not approve of this game.
At all. I did not. Okay.
Well, we appreciate you. One more plug for the Levitt website.
Yeah, LevittSiouxFalls.org. Check us out.
Get
Oh, I thought you were
it.
going to say one more plug.
Not for.
Okay. I'm having a tough time finding the label. It reverses. Listen, I'm just saying, if you're going to have a beverage, have that one. April 30th, 4:30 to 8X, Emirates, whatever. Okay.
Which
done.
is by the Levitt
I'm
Shell.
done.
All right. Well, thanks for
Bulgogi.
another exciting and delicious episode of the 605 Show, brought to you by 605 Magazine. Check out the latest at 605magazine.com. Thanks to Think Your Networks and our guests. And we're out. Are you going to eat more?
Yes. Listen, what is this called?
Should we cheers? You want to grab a flyover and we'll cheers.
That's delicious. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, God. Here you go. Hey, 605 Show. Happy afternoon.
Oh, that's not a straw.